Everybody, come on in. Come on in and welcome back to the Victor Brooks Show Instagram Indie Fam Series. Come on in here, y'all. Thank you for every time you take your time to come on in here and meet your maybe favorite new singer, songwriter, photographer, chef, whatever artistic expression that we're able to bring to you. We love being able to come on and have that artist talk about their journey, talk about their artistic journey, their professional journey. We thank you so much for taking your time to come on. And today, y'all, we are so excited. We have the one and only SAV from Los Angeles, California, who's joining us today. And when she comes on today, we'll hear her journey. We'll talk with her about what fuels her passion, okay? And once again, thank you. And so many of you are asking this, the promo song that you hear when the promos is from my album, The Victor Brooks. It's called Victor Brooks Samba Soul. And this track is called Loving You Baby. And I thank you for all of the wonderful comments and support over the years of those of you who downloaded, those of you who follow and enjoy the music. Thank you so much, artist to artist. Bruno Paulini, thank you, Bruno. Muito obrigado por sua tempo hoje. Muito obrigado. Who else do we have? Harishi, my brother out of India, one of our former guest photographer. Follow his page, ladies and gentlemen. Be aware of his artistry, of what it is that he's bringing to the world through his art. Who else do we have here with us today? Jan Brooks. Right on, Jan. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Norona. Liane Norona, minha amiga de brasileira. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. Pretinha. Muito obrigado, Pretinha. Muito obrigado. Brazil is in the house today. For the show. Thank you so much, y'all. And as you know, we do this format primarily to bring awareness of the artist and their journey. We focus on the artist and their journey, y'all. We let the public know where to follow, where to download, where can we, how can we support this artist that we're just meeting, that we're just being introduced to. And this is our way to be able to bring it to you, you know? This is our way to be able to say, hey, check out this new form of artistry. Check out what this artist is doing. You may find your next new favorite, you know, through the show. We're not American Idol. We're not The Voice. We are just a format that believes in the support of artistry, the support of the artist, the necessity of artistry. That's what we do, and that's what we're doing here. So those of you who are able to join us live, thank you so much, because life is life, you know. It's a lot going on in the world. It's hard to say I can dedicate this time every single day. And those of you all who are watching on the recorded, on the feed, thank you for stopping by and taking the time. And like I mentioned, today we are so excited to bring Sav from Los Angeles, California, to talk of her journey, her artistry, and what it is that her passion will give the world, you know. We know that us as artists, we have a mission, you all, to give the world what it is that's on our heart, of our impression of what the world is going through, both positive and negative. You know, we're as artists, we're able to, through our creativity, to be able to maybe explain some things, or in an attempt, or maybe not explain, but just share some feelings that we have as artists of what it is that's happening in the world around us, you know. Whenever there was a war, there was a piece of artistry that went along with the healing or the interpretation or the feelings of what it is that the public had and is given. Whenever there, any time historically through our lives, both as a whole world or even independently and personally. Art has played a part, in explaining or trying to give words to a feeling or a picture to a feeling, a poetry piece to an emotion that only art could do. Art is, in my opinion, is probably one of the most important expressions that life has given us, that God has given us. Whatever your belief is of your higher power, your creative self, that is the art. Art is, in my opinion, the most important of what it is that the world needs and what it is as us artists are able to give. You know what I mean? So thank you again, y'all, for taking your time. Sergio Barbati, muito obrigado, Sergio. Our brother Fabiani, thank you, Fabiani, for joining us today. Thank you. And you artists, keep sending me your emails. Keep sending me what it is. Many of you have been sending me recommendations of other artists that I have never heard of. That I want to know, I want to hear, I want to get to know their artistry. And then once I'm able to get to know them, I'm able to bring it here to the Instagram show. I'm able to let the world know as best I can. Hey, check out this artistry. Check out this artist, y'all. And it's growing all over the world. We've had guests from Japan that's joined us, guests from Angola that have joined us, guests from the UK that have joined us, guests all over here of the US that have joined us. Why? Because artistry is worldwide. Artistry is what we do. This is not a competition show page of what it is that we're doing. No, it's a support of artistry. We want to know how to follow you. We want to know where to download your music or your work of art. We want to know where to come and see you live. If you're a musician, we want to come and where can we go to hear you? If you're having an art exhibit, we want to, where can we go for the art exhibit? For anything that's a one-on-one, we'd love to do. It's about the support of artistry. As many of you can tell, it's a passion for me. I love it because I love art, and I love and respect the artist so much, from artist to artist, y'all. And that's what it's about, man. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Mafidi77. Thank you, Mafidi77. Thank you so much. You know what? I have to say, because some of my Brazilian family, I love to say, Brazil, I have so much love and respect for. Minha família de brasileira, meu coração muito cheiro agora, porque eu tenho muita saudade para o Brasil. Muita saudade. Meu coração é muito cheio. Eu quero muito forte voltar Brasil. Muito forte. Eu espero eu voltar este ano for muitos shows, outros shows com você. I was just telling Brazil in my best Portuguese that I could remember and give that I love Brazil. I miss Brazil so much, and I can't wait to be back for more shows there in Brazil. And I know that many artists, my sister right now is just left, my sister Julie McKnight just left Paris, France for her show there, indie artist. Now she's on her way to the UK for more of her indie artist journey. Our past guest, Paint a Piano Purple, follow Mikkel, Paint the Piano Purple. Her release of an independent artist project just released today. Check it out. One of the most unique artists that we've had on the show. And we're able to bring to you her form of artistry. Who else do we have? Real Doc Schweiner, my brother. How you doing? DC's finest, man. Good to see you, man. We can't wait to get together with you and the beautiful queen and explore what the Tar Heel has to give, man. Much love and much respect as well. Oh man, I'd love to have you on, brother, to talk about the independent artistry that you're giving the world. I really would, man. Let's try to connect that. So as soon as I see that, and once again, our biggest audience comes from the recorded. For those of you who are able to watch the recorded, we thank you for taking your time to do that, because we know everybody can't come on live, and it's not, live is a wonderful thing to have. It's a fantastic immediate one-on-one, but the recorded episode, thank you. And for those of you who take your time live to come on, oh my God, life it's busy for all of us. And when you are able to take your time to come on live, thank you, y'all, for being able to do that. Thank you. Let's see, who else do we have? Let's see here. Barry Carroll, thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry, for joining us today. And we're establishing Barry Carroll's episode. Follow Barry Carroll Music, ladies and gentlemen. He's here on the lineup if you see it. Barry Carroll Music. When I looked and saw, when I'm scrolling, which is how I see many of the artists on here, if they're not someone who's referred to me, or if it's someone I personally know, then when I scroll through and I see the sponsorships, or I see the clips here on Instagram, Barry Carroll's music had a way that instantly connected me back to my happy place of life. His original acoustic chord structure and song writing personality, right? And I had to get in touch, and I'm so grateful that he's said yes to come on and join us for an episode. That's Barry Carroll Music, ladies and gentlemen. Follow it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, any artist that you see on the Victor Brooks Show Instagram Indie Fam series, if it speaks to your soul, whether it's music, photography, we're going to have poetry, culinary arts, a chef, whatever it is, support it, follow. Let's use this media platform for everything positive that it can bring to us. And if it means that we're able to be introduced to our new form of artistry, or not new form of artistry, but a new artist in our favorite form of artistry, right? Then we're able to have someone else that we can look at. We can enjoy their music and their artistry. Just like today. Save, who's going to join us from Los Angeles, California. I was scrolling through, and when we get into talk of her journey today, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Much respect to the artist who is continuing their uniqueness, their development as an artist. And when I first looked at the clip and started scrolling through her page, I started realizing that this is an artist to the core, meaning we all are an artist to the core. I mean, that's who we are. But she's developing into a way of creating and still creating her artistry. That once we do that as an artist, Jaws, many of us know it's endless. It becomes endless. At 50 something years old, 56 right now, I love it that I'm still adding to my artistry. And that's I see that she's joining us now. Let me see if I can pull her in here. Take away. Then I just sent an invite, and hopefully I did it correctly. Her page, or her Instagram page to follow, is Safe, SAFESAV. Okay? And if there's a way you can send me a request to join, let's try that as well. I sent the request to you, and we'll see if we can coincide, if that's a word, and get this together and start your conversation. So yes, actually, I had an incredible conversation with the parents of a 15-year-old artist out of Sweden. And as promised, I wouldn't mention the name right now, but this artist is a pianist. out of Sweden, right outside of Stockholm. And this 15-year-old artist it never had lessons. Actually, talking to the parents, there was no, what can I say, no hint or no clue that artistry was a part of this young person's journey. But what the parents, whether they were, the child was, they said at times they would play around with the piano and okay, technical difficulties, sound, no problem, no problem. We'll try it again. We'll try it again, no problem. But the parent let me know that it was over a couple of years, but just maybe in the past year, all of a sudden, their baby is playing music that is indicative of an artist who maybe have had lessons for years prior, especially of an artistry that they're showing right now of what they're doing at this moment, for maybe an artist who is much more experienced in years or what have you. And the child let the parents know that I really didn't know myself that this is what I could do and this is what I am doing. And now that I know, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and this is what I must do. So when the parents said, well, why do you feel like you have to do this? The child told them, because the world needs to know that someone understands them, basically is what the child said to them. What does this mean? It means that artistry, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow artists, that's a powerful thing, y'all. It's something that we have that's a gift to the world. Sometimes people can't explain certain things that they're going through or make sense of what the world is going through right now. But I just sent another request. But because of artistry, they're able to understand or say, you know what, that's exactly how I felt. And because of the artistry that was just given of this song, of this painting, of this movie, now so many have a voice that didn't have a voice before. Let your artistry be heard, y'all. Okay, I tell you what, Sab, try this. Send me a request, and I think I'm telling you the right way. Go to, let's see, there's a camera at the bottom of your screen that has a plus sign on it. Click that and see if that will send you a prompt or what have you. And please, ladies and gentlemen, put it in your feed if you have a suggestion that can help our sister Save out as well. Let us know. Let us know. And we can talk her through it, okay? Because I just saw another that said that she was unable to join. Let me see if I can try it again. We're going to send you another one, sister. And we will see if that works, okay? Let's see. There you go. Good. Hey, Clevia Tunisia, one of our previous guests. Thank you so much. People are loving the advice that you have given and the feedback of following your artistry. Thank you so much for your positivity. Thank you so much for what you're giving to the world, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. Azimina Tarian, thank you. Gloria Latini.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
That took forever.
Technology is something else. It's
Yes,
something else.
very much. Very much so.
Thank you for joining us today. I was just
Thank you for
giving thanks
having
to
me.
you. Got it. You got it. Some of our previous guests are lining up. Clevia Tanisi out of Italy. Thank you so much. Azima Larian. Thank you. Gloria Latini out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Oh, man. If you see anybody, please give them a shout out too. If it's anybody that's giving you love, people.
I don't see anybody yet, but I'm glad people are here.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You know what? I was just filling people in on what drew me to your artistry.
Oh,
When I was scrolling through the pages of Instagram, and it was something about number one, the music, yeah, but it was something about the uniqueness and the boldness of your artistry
oh.
that captured me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel
What
you.
is that? What is that?
I don't know. I think I'm so passionate about what I do. Music in general. I put my whole heart into it. Everything I do. If I'm not passionate about it, I don't release it. If I'm not um passionate about anything that I do, I just don't do it. It's just if my heart's on it, I just don't do it. And that's just what has gotten me this far and what will take me further, I think. The drive, the will, the desire to just keep going and yeah, because I love it. That's it. The love for it, I think, is what shows in another perspective. But yeah.
Yeah,
What
what you
about
said,
you?
that's so
This
important,
show.
man. You know what? This, and it's the same reasons there, sister, because artist to artist, you know, I'm 56. I've been doing this all of my life, basically from 6 years old, is
Yeah.
when I first realized that, oh, I'm singing a song. At 6 years old, it was like I'm singing a song. It was in church, and people are liking what I'm doing. This is at
Yeah.
6 years old. That's all
Right.
I knew about that. So the rest of my life became a mission to never stop learning the boundaries, if there are any boundaries, of my artistry. How
Yeah.
to write, how to sing. So I understand what you're saying. I got you. I got you. And now, when we talk, when I mentioned the boldness of your artistry, you ain't scared.
Yeah, I guess. I
You
guess
know,
I guess I don't want to come off as scared,
yeah.
but
I mean, how old were you when you began? Like I mentioned, at 6 years old, it's when my time started learning about my artistry. How old were you when it started letting you feel like, wait a minute, I have an artist thing here? How old were you? What was that like?
okay, so I started just experimenting with music at age 11. Um, I started picking up guitar at 12-ish, 13. Um, I still play, but I don't play like I'm still learning to this day. Like there's never a time where you don't stop learning, like an instrument or just in general, right?
Mhm.
Um, so with that knowledge, that just keeps me going. It's like I could do better. The fact that like I could keep learning and doing better. But then I started writing at age 15. I just started going ham on writing.
Wow.
Um, and I'm 20. I don't know if you know. I'm 20. Um, so it's been a long time since I've been doing this. I started becoming a recording artist at age 16.
Wow.
Um, just passion built, not getting paid or anything. Just practicing getting it in order, right?
Yeah.
And um, yeah, ever since I just haven't stopped. I love it so much. I go to the studio often. There's a point in time about in during Corona, I was going every day to the
Wow.
studio. Now it's like a couple times a week, but like I've been working for a long time. I got stuff that I'm ready to release. I'm ready to give to the world and share with the world because holding on to this stuff for so long, like I don't know, like you kind of get the ick for the songs because you've held on to them for so long, and it's like you start seeing them and like, oh, I could do better. I could do this. Like I can hold on to these, maybe not release these, but I can release some new ones. But it's just me, myself, looking at them in a way where it's not about me. It's about other people, because I've been creating for so long that why not? Why not share with the world at this point? Regardless of it, if it's a old song or not, like people, it's still gonna be new to another person. Yeah, and music doesn't age. I
It
feel
doesn't.
like music is ageless. It's always gonna hit.
That's right. It's always going to hit. That's right. You know what? First of all, give me the correct pronunciation of
Sav.
Sav. Let me
Yes.
tell you something. Sav, much respect. And I'm
Thank
going to
you.
tell you why. 20 years old,
Yeah, I turned 21
and
this
you
year.
21 this year, and you've gone through your realization that number one, I am an artist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to Indie Fam now. We're talking about by the time she's 20 years old, first, realization I have an artist thing that's happening with me. Then I start writing songs, which means that I'm writing lyrics and I'm understanding melody and I'm putting it together to create a piece of work that I will present as a finished idea of something. And then I take it into a studio as recording it. By the time you're 20 years old, what do you tell yourself now that after looking back from what, 16 to now, in those 4 years, what is it that what keeps you keeping on to know more about who you are as an artist? What keeps you keeping on?
I've come this far.
Yeah,
Why give up now?
come on.
Um, I I've seen a lot of people start and they have so much potential and they have a lot of artistry, a lot to give to the world, or
Yeah.
a lot of art that could help people and honestly just benefit the world, and they stop, when going so far. And I
Yeah.
think I don't want to be that person.
Mhm.
Whether or not people relate to my music or need my music, I feel like myself, I need my music.
Come on.
I need to
Come on.
say that I did that. Regardless if it hits people or not,
Yes.
being that person that went with it rather than gave up. And I think that's what keeps me going as far as that perspective. Um, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, which is powerful. That keeps you. So your mission of artistry, and I don't want to put words in your mouth,
Yeah,
but it sounds like from what you're giving us, would it be that part of your mission of your artistry is for others?
definitely. Um, it's also selfish, definitely
Yes,
selfish. I feel
yes,
like it has to be for you to keep going,
that's right.
but definitely for others as well. I feel like when I make it, I'm making it for myself, but when I release it, it's
Mhm.
it's sharing it to
Yeah.
whoever either needs it or wants to hear it
Right.
or anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Come on now, that's it. Hey, y'all, and
Sharing
ladies
is
and gentlemen,
caring.
this is
oldest
our
oldest tale of good.
20-year-old artist. This is our 20. That means this is our future of artistry, y'all, right here. And this is why I love doing this platform because it answers the question, well, where are the real artists? Where are the artists that's doing stuff for the world? Where are the artists? They're right here. And this is why we do this show because we're about the support of the artistry. We're about letting the world know, oh no, that artist that you're asking about is right here. Somewhere in this world, they're right here. Right now, we just happen to be talking to one named Sav from Southern California who is answering the question that they're still here. You know? Does that give you pressure as a young artist? How does that make you feel about knowing you are the future of artistry?
It's a new feeling. The awareness is it definitely can be heavy, but I think of it as a blessing.
Come on.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
think of it more of a not a burden. more
Yeah.
of something to be aware of. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. What was the first song you wrote?
Cool. So that will be coming out this year. Um,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
it's called Maybe,
Okay.
and it's kind of innocent because I wrote it at like 16.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I don't remember like the first song I wrote because I was like age 11 and I'm pretty sure it was really crappy. But once I turned age 16 and went through something to talk
Yeah.
about, then
Yeah.
you know, it's a little heartbreak song, but it's
Okay.
really powerful. It's like a neo soul
Mhm.
style with it's kind of ballad, kind of a ballad, but it's kind of upbeat.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that one is my baby.
Okay. And it's called Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Now, where can we follow? Where can we download this?
So it's not
Give
out
us
yet.
some.
It's gonna be coming out.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha,
Gonna be
gotcha,
coming
gotcha.
out this year.
Oh, this year. Okay,
Hmm.
now, is this something you're producing yourself as well, or
No, actually, I have producers, but I am the songwriter
you're the
and
songwriter?
and
That's
and the
right.
creator. Yeah.
Hey, no disrespect to producers, but this is coming from a 56-year-old that's been in this business a while. The producers wouldn't have anything to produce unless you wrote it, right?
Yes.
So you
True.
got,
Yeah. Yeah. I did write it on guitar. I wrote it before coming in the studio, and
so you
once I
play
got to the
as well.
studio, then we took it from there and took that idea somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I
you
gotta start.
also
The seed has to start somewhere.
somewhere. That's right. When did you start playing the guitar?
Age 13, I picked it up. It was either age 12 or 13. I think it was like right in between. Um, and then I just haven't really stopped since. During Corona, I kind of like put it down for a bit, but you know, I'm picking it back up and I'm learning some more stuff. So
Did you
yeah.
teach yourself?
I did teach myself at first. My grandfather actually plays blues guitar. And so I picked it up from him because you know I looked up to him and I was like, I want to play like you play. So I mean, obviously I don't play like he plays yet. I just play rhythm guitar right now. I'm
Mhm.
learning little
Yeah.
tricks and stuff.
Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
But um, yeah, I looked up to him and I wanted to learn. I was like, can you teach me? And he teach me a couple chords, and I was like, teach me more. And once I learned that, you know, and he taught me some blues licks and all
Yeah.
these things, and I was just like, yeah, I want to do
Yeah.
this. This is fun. I love
From
it.
from from
And
your
then and
grandfather.
then on top of that, I was singing because I didn't always sing. I started to pick up singing more passionately during that time, and I was like, oh my god, singing and guitar, it makes sense. So I just kept going. Yeah.
Go ahead, girl. Girl, you know what? This layer of respect is just because you're talking
Oh,
about, and then you mentioned your grandfather. So that means it's
yeah.
like now is music a part of your family history outside of
Um,
grandpa as well? Or what is that
Actually,
about?
no. Outside of Grandpa, not really. I think on some of his kids are musically inclined, but they just don't. They just put that
Okay.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they kind of do it as like a hobby,
Yeah.
more of like what I do, you know? Like for me, I can't live without it. It's like part of my life and part of my daily
Yes.
intake. Kind of
Yeah.
like people with coffee. It's like the
Yes.
same thing for me.
Yes.
I can't live
Mhm.
without it. But no, outside of him, he's the only one. On my other side, they're tone deaf. So I'm
Okay.
blessed.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got you. You know what that is? It's kind of feeling it sounded like you are the chosen one when it comes
You
to
know what? Now that you say it,
it's like, and maybe that's what Grandpa felt in you. The fact that he
maybe
just wanted to
he's
take the
like,
time,
one of these kids are gonna have the
he's gonna
gift.
have. That's right. That's right.
His
So
evil
was
plan
it?
all along or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Was it what when you started to pick up the guitar? Was it something that felt familiar to you? Like, wow, yeah. Did it happen quick or what?
You know what? It did happen quick.
Mm,
So I started playing. Mind you, I didn't have a guitar. I used my grandpa's guitar whenever I was visiting, and I was like, "Ooh,
Okay.
teach me this." And so I was just
Yeah.
picking it up on these thick guitar strings. So my
Yeah.
fingers were just instantly just getting
Right.
used to it, getting those
Right.
calluses. It was just instantly just clicked. And then once he realized that I was really about it, he
Yeah.
ended up buying me my own guitar, and I was like, for my birthday. Oh my God, it was like I still have that guitar, my baby.
Yes.
Yeah, and she hasn't left my side since.
Oh, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
put a gate around that. That's a gate around that.
yeah,
That's a powerful story. That's all
yeah.
right. I mean, and those
I'm
of us
blessed.
artists,
I'm blessed
come on,
and highly
girl.
favored.
That right on, right on, right on, right on. Yeah, yeah. Because hey, just to be able to sit here and bring this format, um, it's a medicine for me as well.
Definitely
Because a lot of people say, "Hey, man,"
therapeutic.
which I didn't know that there was a thing on Instagram where some people say you're not supposed to follow as many people as follow you, or the numbers are supposed to have whatever. I'm
Okay.
like, hey man, I don't even know anybody. If I'm digging an artist, I'm following them,
Yeah.
and I got to give this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. Indie fam and positivity posse. I just call it a commercial break, but it's just a reminder, y'all, of why we do this format. We do this format for this reason right here that we're talking to Sav. We do this format because we want you, other artists, to know you're part of an independent artist family worldwide. It's who we are. We're born this way. We are the ones who hopefully can give a voice, lyrics, a movie, a photo, cooking something to the world of people who may not be able to feel they have a voice to give it to. If it's a broken love affair, if it's a wonderful love affair, if it's a war that's going on, artistry was there. If it's anything that happened in this lifetime, artistry was there. Go to Sav's page, SAFESAV. Follow her page. Look at the unique artistry that this lady is giving on her page. And I wanted to bring a format, y'all, where we can sit down and talk to each other. We can sit down and say, I know I love the clip, but now I've heard what's on her mind. Now I know what's coming out of her heart. Now I know her grandfather saw something in her at a young age that he, who was already an artist, saw in his lineage and said, gotcha. Check this out. Come here, baby girl. Play this for me. That's what it's all about. Thank you, girl. I'm sorry. I just had to say that because
You're all
that's what this
good.
show is about.
You're all good. This is your show. You call the shots here.
Oh, man. What is your grandpa's name?
His name is uh James.
James,
Yeah.
much respect, brother James. Much respect, much respect. What advice can you give other independent artists who are just starting the journey you've already started?
Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep creating. Keep doing what you're doing. Every product, everything you make is going to get better over time, and if you're consistent with it. Um, Looking back, what I would tell myself is give it time. Don't rush. You have all the time you need in the world. Um, I know there's a lot of pressure in this world, and it feels like we need to have everything together, but we don't. We don't need to have all the answers, and you have the answers. You will figure them out, and you got it. You got it.
Got it. You got it. Does it matter how young they are?
I don't think so.
Does it matter how old they are?
Mm-mm. No,
Yeah,
definitely not. If
yeah,
you love what you do, keep going.
yeah.
If you don't
Just
love
don't.
it, then find what you love.
Come on now. That's it. Even if
That's
it's
it.
not art, right?
Even if
Even if
it's
it's
not art,
not
that
art.
applies to everything and anything. Your passions, what you do on a daily basis. Do what makes you happy. Do what's gonna make you happy in the long run, not just temporary.
You know what? We deal, and I co-sign 100% on everything you just said. And as an artist, a lot of us, we're more sensitive, and
Very.
that could be good or terrible
Yes. It
in a
could
lot of
it
ways.
could it can make or break you.
It
Yeah.
can make or break you, right?
Yeah.
How do you keep your sensitivities in check when it comes to your career or your artistic journey?
Hmm. That's a great question. I think it definitely comes out in the studio. When I'm working one on one with the producer or in the room with people if we're doing like a collab situation. Um, Sometimes I gotta hold back, and there's obviously moments of sensitivity and like oh it's like a baby, like the care for it you have. It's like I mean I don't have a baby, but I feel like I imagine that's what it feels like
Yeah, right. I
to
got you.
to give that a way to and share with another person. It's still the same feeling I have had since I was little. Like I still get nervous sharing my songs. I still get
Mhm.
nervous um, performing. Everything I get nervous. It's natural. It's gonna happen. It doesn't go away. It's just how you deal with it and show it. You know. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think of like another way.
No, I got you.
But that's the
Hmm.
best way I can explain it. I think
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
get it's human. I get sensitive about my work. I'm pretty sure
That's
you do
right.
too.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
Oh,
passion. It comes
it's
with
the
it.
passion. That's right. That's right. And you hit it right on the head. It's your baby. You
Yeah,
nurtured it. You created. You've created or creating
yeah,
something from nothing, but it's
exactly.
coming
And
from
that's
here.
scary. And that's scary because you just don't know what other people how they will react. So that not knowing is like you know.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
also very special because the unknown can be mysterious and exciting too. So
That's
turning
right.
that nervousness into excitement has
That's
helped
right.
me a lot as well.
You know what? An old school term is these group of people I'm about to say are the old one word, that one phrase is naysayers. But
Naysayers.
naysayers, the people that say no, it's everything's no, is out of that the negative. When the dream crushers is another phrase that people
Yeah.
call it. And then later on, we heard the phrase haters that come up with that as well. How do you deal with that component that you may run into in your life of your artistic journey?
Um, I think we're always going to have people that are supporting and people that aren't. I
Yeah.
feel like I've already had some of that experiences with people that um, feel like they need to support, but they in reality their intention is to just be nosy and kind of yeah just be a hater really, and they're always going to be there. When you
Yes,
have
they are.
supporters, there's going to be haters. You know, there's going to be people that love what you do, and there's going to be people that don't like what you do, and that's normal. People can have opinions and interests, you know,
Yeah,
that don't relate to yours. And
that's
I,
right.
with that knowledge, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I just don't pay attention to them.
Come
I
on,
think
girl.
that's the best
Come on,
advice
girl.
I could get. Just don't pay
That's
attention
right.
to them. It's gonna
Gonna
happen.
happen. It's going to happen.
There's angels and there's demons.
Right
Okay,
on. Right on. Hey, and that's real.
that's
And
real.
I understand. I
Yeah.
got you. I got you. You know what? Do you have something that you can lay on us today? Anything?
The song.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Even if it's a cappella?
Um, I have stuff on my phone, but I'm on
Okay.
my phone.
Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem at all. No problem at all. Because you know what? That gives me even more of a push to let people know to
Yeah.
follow your page
You know
and
what
look
though?
for that release. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a song coming out April 8th.
April 8th. Okay.
April 8th. So be
All
on the
right.
lookout for that. It's
What
called
song is it?
Alignment.
Alignment. All
It's a
right.
single.
Give us the backstory of alignment.
Okay, so it's about intimacy and a
Okay.
conversation of wanting
Mhm.
to hear verbal intimacy. It's a
Mhm.
little sensual, but it's
Yeah.
also upbeat, very chill.
Gotcha.
Um, Produced by Contact Beats. Me and
Right.
him have been working for a while, and he's amazing. If
Out
you
of
guys
sense.
need beats, go to him.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Yes.
and yeah, it's kind of trapped out, but I have
Okay.
my melodies on it, and I just filled it up with yeah, my melodies
That's
and
right.
my voice. It's different. It's something
Yeah.
I've never done before, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm excited because
Good.
I
Good.
love it. I think it's a different me. I
Okay.
think there's different versions of myself that I want to portray in my music, and that's definitely a new one that's coming out.
Wonderful, different me, different versions of myself. See, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear it too. This is why this is artist to artist talking right now, right? It's because we can be positively chameleoned. If that's a phrase, we can say
Yes, just embracing all of yourselves.
embracing all you.
You could have different versions of yourself, and they could still be harmoniously living
That's right.
together.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Let me tell you something, Sav. You're one of the young artists who give myself and other old school artists a pride.
Oh,
Thank you for what you're doing, girl. Thank you for exploring your artistry of who you are. Thank you for realizing that tapping into that artisticness of yourself means something. And you have taken it like this, and with the help of Grandpa James, took it to another level. And you are working that level. You're realizing you. And then you're putting it together. You're leaving the gate open. You're not even thinking about building a ceiling on top of it. You're just letting it go. And that's what we need. And that's what you're doing. And we thank you and much respect for what you're doing, girl. Keep on keeping on, okay?
thank you.
Please, please. And let us know whenever there's a release, let us know. We want to pump it on the page. Whenever there's a new download, whenever there's a live performance, whatever it is, because that's what it's all about, okay?
Oh, thank you so
You
much for
got it.
having me. I
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate it. I love what you're doing here. I think you definitely shouldn't stop. I think this will go far if you keep going. I think same to both of us. If we just keep going,
Thank you.
the more blessings will come.
Appreciate that. I'm going to take that, wrap it up, keep it with me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, girl.
Thank
Anything
you.
else you want to say to your fans that are watching and friends and family or new fans and artists that may be watching now?
I think thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't express it enough. I never thought that people would support and listen to my music, but people do. And oh, I think I'm just grateful for how far it's come because I didn't expect anything starting. And so the fact that there was a response back was just amazing, unbelievable. And I'm just excited for the future, excited for everybody's future and what the future has in store for all of us um, in our unique paths of life. And yeah, thank you.
You got it, girl. Keep on keeping on, and we'll
You
catch you
too.
next time. All right?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sav from Southern California, my second home. You know, I'm bi-coastal, Los Angeles and North Carolina. But y'all, thank you for joining us again today. Those of you who are able to join us live, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know our lives are busy. We have so much that we do, especially on Sunday. It's our day off for many of us, in a lot of ways. But then again, if you're watching the recorded on the feed or the IGTV channel, thank you so much for watching it live. That's our bigger audience when the people who are able to see the recorded, they know it's on today, but they know they can find it on the feed. Share these with your other artist friends. Share it to people around the world. The biggest reason for sharing it is to get the word out of support. Hey, here's an artist that fed something to me. I want to share it with you. Share it with them, y'all. And if it's something here on the show, if this is where you were able to see it, share it from the show. Give it to the world, y'all, because that's what it's all about. So we'll see you next time, every Sunday, 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA, same as New York. And come on back and get some of that positivity on you. Take a bath in it, take a shower in it, scuba dive in it, skinny dip in it if you want to. But whatever you do, jump in that pool of positivity. And when you come out, sprinkle it on as many people as you can, because that's what it's all about. And we'll see you next time on the Victor Brooks Show Instagram Indie Fam series.